I was a bit tired laying in bed. So now you have to convince all these people, 2 of them to be exact, to go back to town by doing some miscellaneous shit.
Okay, gone quiet. What happened?
Zoe? Zoe! Man, no more cannery, no more Joseph. Alright. Not reading all that. Nope, search for Zoe. Guess she ran off to start a new life. Pursue her own destiny. Like we all must do. Pervadi? Perverter? Pervitad? Oh, wow.
Everyone all right?
Rifles are not, or the pistol really isn't getting it done anymore. How do you use the majority of my kills are just coming from the
I don't know
melee.
anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, look at that.
That was quick.
Ooh. What? This one does so much more damage. Uh-oh.
hurts.
Oh, lucky me. I can see how that's going to get annoying after a while, but
No encore.
it's the best way to kill people as of now. Oh, look at that. Nothing?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Ah.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and
Lord
head on back, I
Cavendish.
suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. I'm great at clarifying.
Whatever. So we did that. Just trying to figure out if there's a way. Oh. There's a way to disarm.
Take cover.
Really fucked me up. Jesus Christ. get my hacking up, or lockpick rather. Melee is like so good. I didn't expect that, especially because I put all my skills into like the range. I didn't really put, well, I put all my skills in dialogue, but point being, I just didn't expect Melee to be this good. Did I kill those guys and forget to loot them, or are they just corpses on the ground? Because now I understand where that old woman is finding all these bodies. She doesn't make fertilizer. Because what are you gonna do? Try to bury all those guys? Like, a lot of time and resources gonna go into that. Need to make some money off them bodies. I mean, when you think about it, the moral decision was really wrapped around, like, what I was introduced to at least was the people at Edgewater have to work and pay even after death, like they're renting their graves. But with that woman in charge, there will be no graves because she'll just, you know, reuse your body for soil. Ooh. Enemies. Oh, a lot of enemies.
Here they come! Everyone all right?
Oh, vendor. Oh, wow. Okay. Spacer's choice. God, that is a mind-numbing noise. Ugh. Ah. So, right now, before I go back to turn in that one quest, I also am just going to see if I can convince that guy to leave. I probably actually won't do that right now. I'll just get the book, go to the group of people and tell them to go back, and then I'll come back here to Edgewater and talk to like the administrator or whatever that guy was who's leading the town. I think I have to go this way. Oh, maybe not. Time to steal, fool. Yeah. Shoot the devil. Come on, I'm trying to steal, girl. Oh. Long guns. Oh, it uses light. Ah. Yeah. Alright. Bang. That's where the guy is, I believe. Mayor. Yeah. Or maybe not. Maybe that is where I have to go and get the book. Huh. Alright, so I'm gonna just go back down there. That was a bit weird. guessing it's just in the town of Edgewater then? I have to find it somewhere in here.
I don't have time for this.
Me both.
You some sort of freelancer?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going back there.
Almost lost.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it's still...
Ah. How do you repair it, though?
happens.
I don't want to put anything that might, like, break. God damn.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Nothing I can do about that.
I've never actually been in here.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. It is, for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report? Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Oh, I almost forgot.
I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Go ahead.
No looting going on here. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. What an asshole steals from someone's fridge. Ah, fuck. Where's my money? Can't find my money. I guess I got robbed. And just goes to try to relax with some food or a nice cold one. And there's nothing. Nada. Zip. Oh. Hurry fucking go. Huh. Spacer's choice.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw. Music to my ears.
Spacer's choice. Do I have any, like... Ah. Spacer's choice. Now I can actually mod that gun confidently without it fearing that it's just gonna break. Or just continue to be terrible. Not ready for that guy yet. Slab. Nothing in here, right?
Huh?
Spacer's choice.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
I know how you feel.
think so. I don't think so. Oh boy. Oh. Perfect Todd! You didn't say anything. So now am I doing that quest? When the collector had the abandoned... Oh. When the collector had to abandon his home, he hid the book. Alright. Once with cigarettes, finest cigarettes in the house on Halcyon. Oh, there you go. Halcyon. Those cigarettes look so good. Oh god. Oh, I found the cemetery. Huh. It's just a fat snake. Maybe I have to fight those things yet. Primals. Yep, no. I'm good. Oh my goodness.
That's the last of them.
There I go, thinking you can disarm those. Hey. Level up. Gosh darn it. I keep doing that. That time I just got too close. I thought I could back up far, or like I thought I was far enough. what happens if you go deeper in the cave. Oh, just hits out. Oh!
Nice one!
Thick boy!
That's the last of them.
Thick boy goes down. Oh, that's right. This is for the priest. Well, now that I'm back on Edgewater. Slices, dices, cauterizes. It's a beautiful bright day. Get back to work. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. That's right.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yep, it seemed like the better
The
choice.
greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan. From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
So there's something might be upset about.
Then I would counsel them to work through their emotions and assess the matter rationally.
We gotta eat.
Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose.
Timmy was a good kid, but we gotta eat. Got your
Wonderful.
book.
This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
Alright, and I'm back.
You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
There's two.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
That's the gift that keeps on
I'm
giving.
pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery.
I think I'll
Until
just
leave this
go
place
by
behind.
my real name.
I shall see you on the ship,
Max.
Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Alright.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pop.
Just keep working.
Find
Look toward
all
Python.
3 volumes of it. What? Mentioned her father reading a volume of A Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering when she was working shifts in the cannery. I have a feeling it's just gonna tell me to go back. Not, if that's the case, I'm just gonna do that other side quest. Turn it in. They'll miss one person, and he wasn't even an engineer. He's just lying to a bunch of people. Now he's almost there, you know? You gotta fake it, or, yeah, fake it till you make it. He's almost there. If he makes it back to town, it's like, that's it. He did it. He faked it until he made it. I don't want that to happen. I'll go bounty hunting. I haven't really looked at the map at all. Oh. Oh, look at those things.
Okay, here we go!
They just like fly away, or they come back? Oh, they're coming back.
That's Mars!
Beat it up before it hits the ground. Ah, that worked. Uh-oh.
Eyes up!
Is there another one?
We did it!
That, like, long, painful scream followed up by, "We did it!" Like, she lost her leg, but, like, oh well, we got it done. Oh, man. These guys really didn't see me. I think the hooligans are the ringleader. That's the top one. Well, didn't mean to do that. Oh wow, that's my assault rifle. Oh, sniping. Well, how about do that? This is a really good game, though. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I would recommend most people to get it if they were a slight fan of, like, Fallout. It definitely has its own elements to, like, you know, not just be a clone of what Fallout was, or, you know. I think I just butchered that, but it's a good game. Very good so far. The writing is actually really good, and I'm only about like 3 hours in, level 5. Oh. Like that, that's kind of crazy. None of them saw me. I keep doing that. Oh man. Use your bolt of lightning! Oh shit.
That's the last of them!
Good thing I got toughness. Oh no. I didn't read that.
First one!
That's a shame.
That didn't work! I wish I could do that.
Didn't think about that. Alright. I forgot I was bounty hunting, so I turned there and actually saw the dude on the quest objective because he was the quest objective. I was a little bit taken back. Ah, primal nest discovered. How many bits do I have? Because I got, ooh, 1,000.
Incoming! Got him! I see him there!
Anymore?
No hard feelings, okay?
Yeah, like, the amount of overkill for that little thing and that giant hammer. She had to apologize. Ah.
Here we go! Don't mess with us. Heads down.
Oh, she died so fast because of that, though. Yikes. I didn't mean to do that. Quick scope. Yeah, give me that. Give me that finger stick. Oh, fucking encumbered again. What does it do? Level 5, 200 melee, special effects bleed. No. Cigarettes later. Wait, there's fast travels? What's the point of fast traveling, though? It's not that far to walk it. Ooh.
Can handle this. Look at us!
Easy. Who did this? No! No! He was my friend, and I loved him.
Can handle this. He took one down!
Trying to get the best spot available. Ah, fuck me. It's one of those goddamn annoying dogs. The most annoying enemy so far are those robots. They take so many hits. Look out. Oh, oh, there you go.
Here I go! Here they go! Nice hit!
Thank you. Oh my god. Ah, he's right there.
Rocket through! Ah! Ah! Nice! Woo! We made it!
Well, how about do you? Time to go report back to Reyes. I had to check the time. Oh boy. I got fingers.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Something to report?
Here to turn in the bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
All three.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed?
500. Wow.
Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Birdie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Ooh-wee.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Hey. Level 6.
We should keep our voices down.
Better. I'm a deputy now. Better keep all that noise down, for I am a deputy of the law. Convince the mayor. Get out of here. Go on. Go on, get.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Yes, it
I
does.
guess Adelaide's people have
Yes,
seen
it
their way to
does.
reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
That's all you can do.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's
Vegans.
Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
That's a good idea.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent
Soil's
crops
gone
for us,
sour
so the
around
company
them
got rid of
parts.
them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No
Why
such
not?
thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside these
I don't
walls,
know.
you know.
I could see myself lasting a week. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Yeah.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. Well. I think this is the end of this quest arc. Ooh, those things are fucking nasty. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Nice one! Don't mess with us.
Keep on thinking this is the sniper. What? Oh well. Gets a job done. Ah. Ah. I forgot to go to a venue. Or vendor. Venue. What's up with the venue, guys? Oh, here we go. But didn't really do much. Finished up, I think, this planet. Did some side quest. I'm only level 6 though. Oh wow. Where is he going? I almost died there pretty easily. The combat gets just kind of overwhelming at times. Not like that was a lot. I miss the feel of bats, but it just takes me a while to get used to this whole system. Vendor. Jesus. Nice. That's barred. Oh well. Oh. Can I not sprint because I'm over encumbered again? No, because I'm just stunned from that stuff. Oh, look at that. There is something in there. Honestly, I don't care to beat this side quest. The engineer. It's whatever. Like I said, I'm not supporting his lie anymore. That's volume 1. Volume 2's in Edgewater. Yikes. Maybe now she won't die as much, but we will see. Did I go the wrong way? Defeat our foes. It's like, instead of government and religion, it's just corporation and religion. Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Why do you want to know? I'd rather not get into it. Just pick
You
me.
pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
4,000 XP for that. Wow.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed
Yeah.
Thompson
Call me a
abandoned
snake
his
again now.
Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater.
Oh, snake
We
came
must
back.
tend to
Oh,
what remains of the town
thank you so
and
much.
carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Well, take care now.
One of us want to go see what happened?
Keep your wits about you, Freddy.
I know, I'm trying to think.
And just like that. Back to old reliable. Ye old reliable. Ye old reliable. Sorry guys, got somewhere to be, so cut the stream a little short once I finish this quest. But I'll be back on. Do a little bit more streaming for today. But yeah. We're gonna be streaming this and the new Call of Duty.
Is this your ship? Oh, my stars.
Yeah.
She's just so handsome.
Yeah.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship.
A real one,
Working
huh?
on a real engine.
Yeah.
Belonging to a proper crew.
Yeah.
I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You come with me.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy.
You'll be
I
happy
want to ask
with
you
me.
something, and you can
On
say
the
no.
Stars.
But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Whip, sounds like we got ourselves a deal. I'm not interested. Pervert, goodbye.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applied. What can I do? Do you
Power
know
regulator.
how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm
Outstanding,
doing.
Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. That crunch when you break your,
What can I do
when you
for you,
roll the
Captain?
ankles.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay. Oh Lord, we taking flight. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Oh
We
boy.
have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
That criminal?
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Yeah, like,
You need to
looks
get to
like
Stellar
she got
Bay
some
on Monarch. I have
attitude.
contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy
like
little black marketing
roll.
outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
It's a lie.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Nice. So, wow. Olympus, Monarch. Pretty crazy. I can't really see how they're gonna add like DLCs to this. Possibly. I could be wrong. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream there for now. Apologies, it's like my second stream ever, so please give me some feedback so I know what I'm doing wrong, what I should do. I'm still a bit congested getting over the flu, so just bear with me for the next few streams. I'll be streaming later today, 6:30 Eastern, 7 around that time. That's going to be the Call of Duty stream. I have a few of my friends online as well. And if you're a fan of rage-inducing games, that should be fun. Check out my channel. Stay tuned for more Outer Worlds. This game is pretty fun. Pretty good. Huh. But yeah, so let's just save right there. And hopefully I see some people during the Call of Duty stream. If not, yeah. Appreciate the time, guys.